Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and we are back again today with another Sprint to Glory. And today's country that we have picked, of course, is the land of the Cristiano Ronaldo. And lads, it is Portugal, of course. It is going to be a beautiful Sprint to Glory that we go through today, going through some of the best talents in the Portuguese league and also the best Portuguese talents all around the world. I'm so excited about this one. It has been requested in the past few Sprint to Glories, and today it's here. We are going to be using Belenenses as the team. They are currently 18th in real life, with having conceded 41 goals in 21 games, and they have 12 points after that amount of games. So I'm excited for this Sprint to Glory. As you know, the rules are as we are telling you every single time. Players need to be at a maximum of 23 years old in the first season. And then, of course, the players that we're eligible to buy are Portuguese ones all around the world, or players that play in the Portuguese league in the first season. So in real life, play in the Portuguese league as we speak. And of course, free agents are allowed. I don't necessarily go after them too many times, but at times we do bring some of them in, especially for backups on the bench. And also we can bring in players from the youth academy. It is time for us to go and do this Sprint to Glory, and it's time for you, my friend. Yes, you who is watching this video at home right now, or wherever you are, basically. Actually, you know what? I want to know this. Where do you watch my videos? Because I just got a message from another fellow YouTuber who apparently watches my videos when he's like driving home. So let me know in the comments down below, where do you watch my videos from? This will be very interesting. First of all, tell me what device you watch from, and then tell me where you watch them. Like, is it on a toilet? I watch most of my videos on the toilet. I'm just going to be honest with you. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you if you have hit that like button already, and subscribe if you're new. Sprint to Glory with Belenenses and Portugal starts now. When you look at the original team here from Belenenses, as you guys know, we like to keep some of the players around. The only one that actually has potential is this Afonso Sosa kid. He is 70 rated at the age of 21 with 83 potential, but doesn't have a picture. Like, come on, man. That's the thing. Like, if I want to like get attached to a player, wow, voice crack, attached to a player, I really want them to have a face, but this lad does not. And when I look at the rest of the team, I legit can't find anyone here that looks somewhat talented that we could take to the next level. We have one guy who is 61 rated with 70 potential. It's this guy, Van der Gaag. I mean, nah. So maybe this might be the first time where in a Sprint to Glory or in like a rebuild type setting, we don't actually keep one of the original players. What's going on with the voice cracks today? Keep. God. But yeah, that is the team that we have to begin with. I think Portugal have a lot of great attacking players. So I want to play as many attacking players as possible in this team. So ideally, I want to go for like a 4-3-3 attack and have like center midfielders rather than CDMs. So this is the formation that I personally want to build this Sprint to Glory on. Let's see what type of players we can find. Depending on the ones that we bring in, we'll change formation, chop and change things, of course. But what is the budget for the first season? Whoa, I can't do anything with that. No wonder this team sucks. 2.1 mil. Okay, well, all right, guys. Let's start doing the thing. Let's start putting up the oldies for gold. Yes, let's go ahead and get some cash into the club. We desperately need it, as you guys can tell here. We might even need this guy. Oh, he's on loan over here. Okay, well, I am looking to sell a bunch. It's looking very bad, though. This team is going to struggle. Oh, God, the budget is terrible. Youth Academy. Oh, please. This might be... Oh, winger? No way. Let's go, dude. We never get wingers. Now, he's probably a striker, isn't he? But he looks good. Cesar Pereira. This could be the leading man of these bunch that we have here. I'm going to release the rest real quick before we go dive into his stats here. I'm assuming he's better as a striker because he did have really good shooting, but not the best ability to dribble. So Where is he? Where is he? Pereira. 67 to 69. All right. Pereira will be the leading man to start off the Portuguese Sprint to Glory with 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, probably potential to be special. A great start, but still only have 2 mil. Good luck to me. So let me show you the changes immediately. Of course, we have listed a couple of players for transfer and we have sold a couple. As you guys can see here, we have let go of Citol for 3.45, whose name you could easily read the wrong way. Pedro Nuno, we have let go for 2.9 because Pereira takes over the striker position, the Youth Academy talent. Cao coming in with 1.45, Tavares with 680k. And that now leaves us with around 9.3 million. One glaring issue in the team as we speak is the left wing position. But I do believe that we'll be able to go out there and buy 2 players at least. And I was thinking maybe we go goalkeeper and left wing, because the goalkeeping position is so important. We need someone talented in there as soon as possible. And I know Diogo Costa is the biggest Portuguese goalkeeping talent, but he's nowhere near our budget. So we might have to build our own Diogo Costa here. So let's see. A new left wing, a new goalkeeper, and we go crazy. 2 deals have been done. A new goalkeeper in the name of Figueira is coming into the team, guys. And that is, of course, not the end. Mr. Rebuild is going to continue making transfers, and I have gone for a player that plays for the Portuguese national team. Yes, he plays for the Portuguese national team, but I transferred him into my squad. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I got a player off of Wolves. They have let go of Chiquinho for 2.55 mil. The kid looks great. He has a very good stats on him, and we brought him in for that price. 3.5 for Figueira, 2.5 for Chiquinho, leaving us with 3 million that we can still spend, which I will actually go ahead and spend. Now, Chiquinho will take over that left wing spot. Figueira goes straight into goal. So this leaves us with a new player down the wings with good pace and dribbling. A youngster at the age of 21, 5'10" from Portugal. We're going to be working on him for sure. And the goalkeeper brings in a +3 upgrade. Figueira is apparently 23. He looks 32. Anyways, he's going to be the main man now in that goal. I really hope he can grow and get to a higher rating for us. And yeah, I'm excited about that. Now, looking at the rest of the team now, I need to make my decisions as soon as possible. As you guys know, the wingers do tend to grow the fastest. Camacho is only a loaned-in player. So I'm thinking, like, do I just go ahead and buy Camacho? Is that what I do? He goes for 2.2 mil. Oh, he does not have any potential. I was just looking. He used to have some potential back in the day, but Camacho is probably not someone that we should keep around for as long as we need to. Maybe we just go ahead and bring in a new right wing straight away. I mean, we can keep Lukovic for a while. Sosa here is quite good, one of the more talented players. Fett here has to play CDM, otherwise the game doesn't play him. Caraca is also loaned in. Caraca, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, right back and also right wing, both are loaned in players. So technically, I'm looking at that and thinking, ideally, I want to be spending my money there because long term, that's where we're going to need it. So when we look at the players that are loaned in, we have that right back. We have Camacho, and that's it. Okay, perfect. That's it. So yeah, we'll figure it out. A new right wing or new right back for the money that we have right now. The other players that we have replaced now basically can leave the squad, so we can take some profits off of Luis Felipe. So my friends, we have brought in a new right back. It is Esteves. Now, he does not have a real face. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. When it comes to right backs, the ones that I can't afford are really good and they are high potential players. But the ones that I can afford, and this guy basically cost the entire rest of the budget, Gonçalo Esteves was the perfect option for us. Coming into that right back spot for us, I'm excited to have this Portuguese talent from Sporting come into our squad, which means I'll be going ahead and letting go of this man with immediate effect. His loan is going to be basically extinguished, so that we can make sure that this young man plays his games. Camacho has survived for this season, but we will need an option to come in there as soon as possible. So basically, this is the team that we're going to go into the first season with. Pereira up top, Chiquinho on the left, Camacho on the right, Lukovic at cam, Sousa at center midfield, Fett at 69 rating at the CDM, Varela with the left wing back spot or left back spot, Akas Boni at centre-back, and then Esteves on the right-back position, and Figuera in that goalkeeping spot. So let's see how we can do, unless I get a huge amount of money after a bunch of sales, which I could still make happen. We're not going to make any more moves. Ferraresi. One more transfer. Lads, we have let go of a bunch of players and it accumulated a nice budget for us. We still have 3 million left after this one because this gentleman, his contract is running out. So we were able to get him for cheap. A 71 rated centre-back. Not Portuguese, but plays in the Portuguese league. He plays for Estoril Praia. So he's coming into the squad now at the age of 22. 6'2" tall. Very excited to have this Venezuelan in our team. He goes straight in there. Is it Boni or is it Akas? Akas gets taken out. He is older. So that's going to be the partnership right now in our team for the centre-back spot. And this is actually the team you will see at the end of the season. So let's get right over there. End of the season. Here we are, May 2022. Oh, yes. Come on then, Belenenses. Why does it say sad? I'm not sad. I'm actually in a good mood. I got my booster today. And my arm hurts, but all good, boys. We are currently doing quite well. 10th position, 43 points. I mean, basically halfway through of Benfica. They have 87. Dominated the league with the likes of Porto and Sporting chasing them down. And Famalicão gets that 4th position as well. Congratulations. Well done, guys. But I'm happy with where we finish here for the first season. We are doing better than they are doing in real life, and that's a big, big plus. Talking about plus, who are the best players? Chiquinho, 75. Pereira, 74. Camacho, 75. Lukovic, 67. Isn't that the same rating that he had before? Sosa, 73. Fett here, the captain, has gone up to a 71. Varela to a 74. Ferraresi up to a 74. Boni has gotten a +2. Esteves with nice growth. And then Figuera, the goalkeeper, up to a 72. Generally speaking, very happy to see the growth. And hopefully more money will help us out for the next season to go ahead and achieve exactly what we need to achieve. But Chiquinho, the man coming in from the Portuguese national team, is doing really well. What a name he has, by the way. Pereira with the 12-in-1. Expected a little bit more out of him, but then again, he's only 17. He has gotten a +7 though this season, so I fully expect him to be destroying next time. Cesar, his name is as well. Wow. Lukovic, no growth, just goals and an assist. Cool. Camacho, as you know, is going to be leaving us, so Sporting is going to be very happy to see him come back with a +6 on his back. Sosa, +3. Like that a lot. Well done, pal. And then we have Safira as a backup striker doing somewhat well. Castro getting plenty of play time with 3 goals and 3 assists. But that is the end of the season 1. Guys, well done. Nothing to complain about at first, but still a lot of positions that we need to improve desperately. The cam and right centre-back spot are the ones I'm looking at. And of course, the right wing position coming in as well. It all depends on our budget. Right now, we have... Oh, I could maybe pre-buy someone right now for a decent amount. 4.6 million. I could buy someone right now and then get a new budget next season, which I probably will do. So let's do it. Guys, I've done it. I have brought in David Costa. Probably in Portuguese, you say his name like David or something. Anyways, he is coming in from Racing Club de Lens. That is a Ligue 1 club that is giving away their talent into our squad. Extremely excited for David Costa to come into our team for the next season to take over the position of Camacho. We're going to grow this kid into a massive talent. I'm excited about it. Flair trait, high, low work rates. What else do you want? He's a left footer playing on the right for us then. I'm going to put him onto the right wing. But yeah, has me excited, lads. Very excited. Good transfer to the end of the season. Now, let's move to the new season, see the new budget, and get excited, hopefully. 4.7 million in the budget. I'm looking at this monitor because for some reason the other one turned off a second ago. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, 4.7 million for this one. And our budget is 4.36. Wow, so we could earn more through the preseason tournament than we can through the actual budget in the season. That's abysmal. I mean, I'll see what I can do. I still have a couple of players to sell that I'm trying to get rid of. We have the likes of Sandro right here, who I'm still trying to sell. A bunch more. Someone like Akas, for example, I'm looking to sell as well, of course. But yeah, generally speaking, it's not looking too good for all the transfers that I want to make. I need to get some cash in immediately. Although we don't really necessarily have all the money that we need, we have been able to make a transfer happen, guys. And I'm very, very happy about this one personally, because I feel like it's just about perfect. Now, this one is not necessarily a huge talent. It is not necessarily a Portuguese player. It is a player that plays for Vitória de Guimarães. So he comes into the club as a 71 rated player, Abdul Mumin. He is 24 at this stage, but I think it's just the right move to make. We need someone that already brings that rating in. And a lot of the other centre-backs that I could have brought in don't have a face, and this entire team already doesn't have a face. And I just want players with faces. Is that too much to ask for? So Mumin comes in with 80 pace and 77 physicality as a defender. I will have faith in this guy. I hope he can pull it off. I hope he can be the main guy for us to use here, at least until we can have a budget to bring some of the bigger talents in. But for now, he's going to be the main man playing centre-back for our team, which excites me. And then we'll see how we will deal with the rest. Personally, I think the cam position is the one where I need to dive into immediately. But Chiquinho on the right wing, Costa on the left wing. Costa, by the way, the new transfers that we have brought in. Not necessarily a guy with much pace, but definitely a guy that has great dribbling. And I was just wondering, like at cam, I could easily put him at cam. But I think I'm going to keep him down the wings for now. I want to bring in someone else into the cam position. And yeah, we'll have to sort out the rest of the team at some point later on. But I think the center attacking midfield spot is the most important to focus on right now. And for that, we have around 3 million to spend. I'm still looking to sell a bunch of players. If I can, I'll have a little bit more money. But so far, when you go into our club, you'll see that this was the only transfer, including Akas, and that's it. I have now gone in for a center attacking midfielder and a talent that I have been told about by AA9 Skills. We were in a call with Nepentez, Skills, and a bunch of other YouTubers, and Skills said that Paolo Bernardo is going to be the next big thing coming out of Benfica, that he's going to be the guy that is going to be playing a lot of games, and that the coach really loves this kid. And ever since then, I've been following him, and I've realized he started playing. Like, he's playing starting lineup football for Benfica right now, and this kid is only like 19, so this is kind of huge. Paulo Bernardo comes into our team. He might just be the main player of this Sprint to Glory at this stage. He doesn't already have like the 88 potentials that other Portuguese talents seem to be getting very quickly. But I wouldn't be surprised after this year, if this kid keeps on playing for Benfica, we can easily see him fly up in his potential in FIFA 23. Paulo Bernardo just recently been added into the game as well, I believe. So that makes it even more interesting. He's going to be the main guy from now on. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give him the captaincy. He's going to be my guy, Paulo Bernardo. A9 Skills believes in you, so I'll do the same. Please do well for us. Spent a lot of money on him. We spent around 4.6 million on him, and that is our budget completely depleted. Let's just hope we get a better result this season than we did last time, and ideally, if we can, get some European football, because that's going to be the only way how we can increase our budget. End of the season is approaching and our team is doing really well, guys. Wins over wins. The Sprint to Glory Portugal is looking to build up a squad that can take on the likes of Sporting. A 1-1 draw, that's a good sign. We are slowly getting onto the same level as these big clubs. Obviously, it's going to be a battle to try and beat Sporting, Benfica, Porto, all those big teams in Portugal. But fourth, yes, European football is coming. Massive. Let's go, man. Belenenses is not sad anymore. They are happy. 58 points. Benfica and all those other teams are way ahead of us still. Even though we are just one position away from them, our goal difference tells a totally different story. We have conceded 4, which is way more than any other team above us, and we've only scored 52, which is way too low as well. So we need to be doing much better in terms of scoring and in terms of defending. So just overall, we have to improve to be able to compete with those teams ahead of us. We are still too far away. 80 points for the title. We are on 58. Now, the team itself. Costa, 77. Chiquinho, 80. Pereira, up to an 80. Paolo Bernardo, 74. Love to see that. Sousa up to a 78, which is actually impressive. You know what? Maybe I keep him as a captain. You know what? He was an original of the squad. We'll give it to Sousa. All right. He might not have a face, but people out there know who this guy is, and they know his face in real life. So we'll go ahead and give it to him. For some reasons, too many Portuguese players in FIFA 22 do not have faces, which I don't know if that's like a licensing issue or whatever it is. But anyways, this man needs to move on. He's only grown by +1 and he's old. That's going to be the position that we're going to be but putting all of our money into for the next season. Varela coming in with the 79. He's an original of the squad as well, by the way, and he has just silently been growing on that side, and I haven't paid any attention to it. So it's very nice to see him to do that well. And normally I only tend to keep one original player of the squad. So Varela, I might sell for profit and bring in someone else there. Ideally, someone with a picture. Ferraresi up to a 78. I think that's his potential, or was his potential, before he signed with us. Mumin got a +4. That's great to see. The man from Ghana looks to be improving his defending, which he has done really nicely. And Esteves is up to an 81, while Figueira is up to a 77. Our bench, who cares? Who genuinely cares? Our bench is not that important right now. We're not competing in multiple competitions at the moment. So next season, we will do so. And our budget will hopefully be good enough to compete with the big boys. It's going to be tough, but getting into Europe is going to be clutch for our team. And the performers are Pereira. There we go. Pereira doing bits. Bernardo scoring goals. Chiquinho with the 5 and 5. And then the rest of the team, as you can clearly tell, we have a goal scoring issue, guys. And that needs to be fixed. This team needs to be attacking better. So hopefully, when we do bring in another center midfielder instead of Fett, so we can play the actual 4-3-3 attack formation, we can have a little bit more attacking prowess. Let's go after it. Give me more money this time. The preseason tournament gives us 8 mil, and the season itself gives us 11. Oh, come on. I mean, what am I looking for? Again, I mean, 11 mil for just a center mid. It's not that bad, but it's still not good enough to improve the team. It would be someone that comes in now to then be better in the future. I guess that's what we're looking at, really. But yeah, maybe after the preseason tournament, if we do get some cash out of it, ideally, if we can, I'll go for someone. Let's do it. There was one transfer I was able to make, and it's Almeida. Again, another player from Guimarães. He's coming in into our team, guys, and I'm very happy to see that happen because I needed him desperately to come into the squad. Anyone else that I wanted to bring in was too high rated, too much potential, and they were not available for the budget that we have to give away. 8.5 million in his value. He comes in at a 75 rating, a player that is quite athletic and a player that has the ability to play in that 4-3-3 attack formation that we have been wanting to play. And now finally we get the chance to do so properly. Almeida takes over that spot, and I fully expect this team to score a lot of goals, but I also kind of expect them to concede a lot because defensively, we don't really have any players here that can defend. Almeida is okay at it, actually, which is nice to see. Sousa is not capable of defending, and Bernardo does not defend either. And the wingers have nothing to do with defending anyways. So this is the team that we have set up for this season, and they need to perform. If they don't, well, I would be very upset, especially now that we play in Europe. I want to stay in that top 4 in Portugal and constantly play Europe until we can maybe afford some of the biggest players, or until, of course, we grow some of these lads into some of the best talents in the world. Obviously, that would be a nice way to go about it as well. Look at that. Conference League football up against Leicester. Can we make it to the final? Ah, come on. Right there, we lose it. It would have been great to win the Conference League. I don't know if I've ever won the Conference League yet. I think I did once. I'm not too sure, though. Boys, we are getting to a point now where our team might be able to compete for the top 3. I really hope we have been able to do so. Second place. Let's go. 73 points. That's only 9 behind Benfica. Sporting, the champions of the last year, have not made it there. Belenenses now in that second spot. The transfers seem to have been the right ones. Let me just double check the goals. 65 scored. So we are way behind Benfica, who probably still have David Nunes in their team, who's incredible. 44 goals conceded. 21 on a goal difference. We're still needing to be improving in all areas, as you can tell. Pereira up to an 85, which is great to see. Costa, 79. Chiquinho, 84. Bernardo, 79. Almeida, a new transfer, went up by +2. And Sosa, man, he does it right now. He's doing a great job. Esteves up to an 85. Varela, another original, up to an 83. I might just keep this guy. I'm just going to say it, guys. He's doing really well. Ferraresi up to a 79 himself, and Mumin up to a 78 as our goalkeeper reaches the 80 rating. Our bench is, at this point, quite abysmal. Let's be honest with each other here. I probably should be buying some free agents for the bench, which might be something that we do very, very soon in this upcoming season. And let me just double check the players and who has been performing well. This is very important for us, of course. We have 30 goals and 3 assists on Pereira. He has scored half of our goals nearly by himself. Wow. Chiquinho with the 15 and 7. Congratulations. Costa with the 8 and 3. Okay, not that great, but we'll take it. Bernardo with the 5 and 3. Ferraresi gets a couple of goals. Almeida gets 5 assists. Overall, I will take it. It's a season in which we have pushed into Champions League spots, and that is the only thing that matters to us, boys. The Golden Boot winner is in our team, Cesar Pereira. His transfer value is set at 106 million, if you saw that just a second ago. What a year this has been. Biggest amount of progress for sure. New season, 7.8 million and 20. All right. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's not necessarily a massive step up here. These budgets are horrible. But ideally, I want to include Mumin in a deal and bring in a centre-back, like a really, really good centre-back. Because we might be able to afford them, but if we can't, that's okay. I'm fine with keeping this team as it is, because most of these players, or all of these players, by the end of the season are going to be 80+ rated, I assume. So I'm gonna have a look real quick, see what happens. We have brought in Diogo Leite. Yes, I have signed him just now instead of the center back that we had before. We gave him into the swap deal as well, which was a perfect deal for our team. We still have plenty of our budget left, which is actually ideal to deal with some of the free agents that I still want to bring in to strengthen up the bench and also the wages of the squad. He's a left footer, so he goes straight into that left center-back position. Ferraresi goes onto the right center-back spot, and I'm pretty happy with that. It's already a +1 upgrade, but I do see this guy performing really well for our team and then continuing to go up in his rating. He's only 25 years old at this stage, so still a long way to go for Leite along with this team. And I'm very, very much looking forward to seeing how high he could go and if he can compete with Ferraresi when it comes to being the highest rated centre-back in our team. Highest rated defender right now is clearly Esteves. He's doing its bits right now and he's looking unreal. But let's dive straight into the season, see how things go. I'll sign a couple of free agents for the bench, but I don't think I need to update you guys on that. I'll show you by the end of the season. Let's jump in. The end of the season is here, and guys, obviously, no Champions League final this time around. Let's dive back into it. Champions League round of 16. A draw against Bayern Munich, and before that, sadly, the first leg was lost. But it is beautiful to see that we can compete with a team like Bayern Munich and be in there in 2025 and try our best against them in the round of 16 and fail, which is totally fine. I'm okay with the fact that we have lost that matchup there, but we only come in third this time. Okay, so no Champions League football next season. It's going to be Europa League, which actually might be a good thing. I think we could be going ahead and winning it. Of course, it's not great for the budget. It would have probably been more if we would have gotten into the Champions League, but at the end of the day, the gap between us and the team that won the league title remains at 5 points, and that is not that big. We can get there. The next season, I can honestly see us fighting for that trophy. We've scored 70 goals this season, which is a lot of goals. Let me just double check here. Who's been the one to score them? Of course, Pereira and Chiquinho. These guys are incredible. Sousa and Costa have done well. Bernardo has done well as well. Overall, a great season for our players. And as I said before, I wanted to see everyone past the 80, and that's exactly what has happened. The attackers seem to be doing an incredible job and growing very quickly. The midfielders are lagging behind a little bit of the rest of the team. Because Varela here is on an 86, Esteves is on an 87, Paresi, Leite, Sosa, Almeida, and also Bernardo need to step up their game for us to be able to compete against the likes of a Bayern Munich. We probably were carried by some of our top players in the team in those moments. Figueira here up to an 81 as well. We need him to continue growing. If he can't get it done, Diogo Costa has to come in. He might be one of them ones that we need to bring in. And the bench did not improve at all, by the way. I just completely skipped that part. The starting lineup, though, is looking very, very good, of course, in many, many positions. But next season, Europa League football, I feel like it could be good. I feel like we have a chance to win it unless we come up against insane teams coming down from the Champions League. The new season's budget comes in at 10 million, actually. Now, the budget itself, though, for this Europa League season coming up, 14 mil. The issue is we are so far into the future that most of the Portuguese talents that I would like to bring in, some of the higher rated ones, they are extremely expensive, and 40 mil is not going to be enough. And looking at the team itself, what would I like to improve about it? I mean, as I said, again, it's probably the centre back or the centre midfield spots. And unless I can somehow get a deal here for a player whose contract is expiring, I don't see anything changing for this season. So we'll have to keep on plowing on with this team and see what we can do. Let's go on. 2025, this year is going to be over, and we're going to be back again at the end of this season, 2026 in May. Can we be a Europa League finalist? That would be beautiful to see. Vitinha, one of the main players that I personally want to bring in, because this kid is getting more and more playtime at Porto. He is looking incredible. I am so impressed by him, and without him, it wouldn't work out to do this sprint to glory, guys. It would be a disgrace. We have Paulo Bernardo, one of the biggest talents from Benfica, and Vitinha, one of the biggest talents from Porto, now in our squad. And for that to happen, we had to actually sell Almeida and put the budget together. We only have 10 million left, but Vitinha takes over that center midfield spot. He comes in with an 83 rating, still has a lot of upside to him, and I do 100% believe that this is the right move to make for our team. That midfield has now been upgraded big time with him coming in, with his passing ability, his dribbling, and of course, his pace there as well, looking quite decent. And a good thing is, he can also defend. So this guy can do it all. As we speak, we are back in the Conference League 2026, guys. And we might actually bottle it straight away. No, we don't. Okay, we get past Valencia. And you can just tell that we're not doing as well as we should be doing. Leicester 3-1 victory. We are up against Monaco in the semi-finals now. Hold up. Could this be our first trophy? Normally, we should have been in the Europa League, but we didn't make it. And we're in the finals against Utrecht. That should be an easy matchup. Honestly, it should be an easy matchup for us at this stage. This is amazing. I need to see, though, who kicked us out of the Europa League? Which team was the one that kind of prevented us from getting there? Oh no, so we were straight away in the Conference League? Interesting. So third position in the Portuguese League gets you into the Conference League immediately. You don't play qualifiers for Europa League or anything like that. I did not know that. That's very important information to have. Before we go into the finals, though, take a look at this. Costa, 87. Pereira, 91. Chiquinho, 90. Let's go. 84 on Bernardo. Vitinha up to 86. Sosa, the captain, on at 85. Esteves, 89. Ferraresi on the 83. Leite on the 84. Varela on the 87. And our goalkeeper is still growing. So I might not have to buy Diogo Costa here. This is great to see. Now, I do fully expect this team to be smashing Utrecht to pieces. I mean, come on, man. Our team is ridiculous. This team should be in the Europa League finals. There we go. Paolo Bernardo. Okay. I see you. The young talent from Benfica is doing incredible things right now. And I wonder if he has scored many goals like he did in that one season. Paulo Bernardo is No, actually, he only has 8 goals and 4 assists. So Pereira, once again, is the man leading the line currently with 25 and 4, which is great to see. Chiquinho with 21 and 21. I don't know if I ever had a winger that did this well. That's 42 goal contributions in 49 games. I might have had someone outperform him in a league where we play 60 games, but this is a 49 game season for him with that many goal contributions. Unbelievable. Souza with the 17 and 8, Vitinha, the new man, with the 16 and 9, and then Costa has done pretty well himself as well with the 10 and 3, and Bernardo I'm very, very satisfied with. Guys, this was a proper good season. Question is, are we the champions? Yes, we are. Belenen says, finally. There we are, boys. The double has been secured, and now we will finally play Champions League football, if I'm not mistaken. This is something I've been waiting for now. Let's get ready for a huge season ahead, and if I can, I'll make even more transfers if I have to improve the team even more, because now that we have come in first, the budget should be exploding. For 40 million in this season, we should be looking at 70 at least in the next one. So let me see that big budget. 10.2 million right here going into the season. At what? 39? That's honestly a disgrace. I expected much more, I gotta say. But the fact that some of our players are on like 85s and the lowest rating is an 84, I might as well trust in my team then, boys. I don't see any reason to improve that team. But this season, I'm actually going to bring in backups. So I'm going to try and sign some players here off the free agents and bring in some 70+ rated players here to possibly keep on growing and become better. But yeah, that bench is awful for a team that competes in the Champions League now. Well, would you look at that? We are through in the group stages. Guys, the sprint to glory Portugal is coming together nicely. Champions League opponent is Real Sociedad in the round of 16, and we get past them. From this point on, though, it's going to be very hard to beat the likes of Real Madrid. It's a loss. It's a loss. It was to be expected. I don't think we're there yet. I think next season is the one where we should be thinking about attacking the top tiers of world football and getting involved as much as we can. But it is nice to see that it wasn't Real Madrid smacking us around. It is nice to see that our team was able to compete. Of course, we're qualifying again for the Champions League. We're not going to give that position up from now on. Only conceded 29 goals, which showcases me that our defense is doing incredible things. Later, 88, Ferraresi, 87. Esteves, 92. And the midfielders, Vitinha, 90. Bernardo, 88. Souza, 88. The benefits of dominating the Portuguese league are coming in big time. And by the way, I did buy a bunch of backup players that I assume did get a bunch of play time in this season. So it's not like I didn't buy any, guys. Just so you know, we did go ahead and bring in a bunch of players who have done a decent job for this season, which I believe is also one of the reasons as to why we have done as well as we have done. I'm just very excited to try these players out, though, in that Champions League final once we get there. And Vitinha from center midfield. This is why I brought him into the club, guys. 24 goals, 17 assists. This kid is unreal. Not only in real life, but also in FIFA. What a performance. Chiquinho, 23 and 4. Pereira, 20 and 4. And the rest of the team has done somewhat well. But Vitinha has been outperforming everyone, outshining everyone on the team. And I think it deserves that shining light on him. What a big talent this guy is. I'm excited to go into the next season. He's going to carry us to the Champions League final. I can feel it. Also, guys, I've just made a move that I don't know if many people will be happy with. So as you guys know, Pereira is a youth academy talent that we have brought in to be as good as he is. But it's time for you to say goodbye to him. Pereira is going to be leaving the squad. I never saw him be the best player in our team, really. Most of the time getting outperformed by everyone else in the squad despite his rating. And I thought, you know what? If he's not going to outperform everyone at his rating, I might as well bring in one of the biggest Portuguese talents out there. And I've done it. I have signed Joao Felix on a swap deal. He is going to come in. I feel bad for this guy, man. He was so talented when he was at Benfica. And then at Atletico Madrid, things really didn't work out for him. I really want him to be the guy that he's supposed to be. But Joao Felix is going to be joining us next season as a 91 rated player, leading the line for Belenenses. I'm sorry if you got attached to Pereira, but it was time to make a change. He was not scoring enough, and I think Joao will do better. So let's see how that goes. So Joao Felix in the new season is in at the 91 rating. Obviously, he's not perfect for the striker position, but we'll just force it out. He'll just have to play right there. As long as we don't have anyone else being able to play striker, I think the game is automatically going to be playing him. But he's here now with the pace, with the shooting, the passing, the dribbling. Obviously, he would probably be more ideal as a center attacking mid, but obviously there we have the new Joao Felix, so to say, in Paulo Bernardo. They even have similar hairstyles, you know? That's very odd. Let's see how this team does without Pereira now. Up against Liverpool in the Champions League round of 16. It starts off with a 1-1 draw, but we seem to be dominating our league. And as I'm recording this is obviously the next day now. I've seen that Porto against Sporting have played against each other. And there were 5 red cards in that game in the last few minutes. It was a mental matchup. But, lads, Athletic Bilbao in a Champions League semi-final. How did that come to be? What? Yes! Leipzig in the final. This has to be one of the oddest seasons we have ever had, guys. We are going into the Champions League final against Leipzig. So let's see now how well Joao Felix has done for the team. I'm excited. There we go. 30 goals and 7 assists. That's what I want to see from my striker. Not these weird 10, 15 goal seasons like Pereira has been getting. Chiquinho with the 20 and 7. Sousa with the 18 and 10. Vitinha 13 and 6. Obviously, now that Joao is in the team, he didn't have to score as many goals. Costa with only an 18-7, and then Varela 5 and 5. Bernardo with the 4 and 10 gets himself a bunch of assists, just like Sousa. So in general, love to see the performance of the lads. But look at the squad now: 91, 92, 92. Bernardo with the 89, Vitinha 91, Sousa the captain now with the 89. Esteves up to a 93. Varela up to a 92. 2 original players actually have stuck around. Varela and Sousa. Ferraresi and Leite up to very high ratings themselves. Look very good as centre-backs right here. And Figueira has gone up to a 90. No need for Diogo Costa. And the players on the bench seem to be quite decent here as well as backups for the defensive positions at least. But lads, it's time to jump into the Champions League final. We have been working for this for multiple years. It's 2028 in May, and we are ready to take on Leipzig. I do really wonder who they have. They have Adeyemi, okay. Broja, all right. Gio Reyna, Sambilo Konga, Haidara, who's a centre mid, playing right midfield. Godfrey, Orban, Christensen, Lopez. Orban should be very old by now. That's a very interesting starting lineup. Anyways, let's dive straight into it, man. Lads, here it is now. We're stepping into it. The biggest game of our career with the sprint to glory. Belenenses sad. I will never get over that. It's time for us to showcase our strength against some very odd lineup options for Leipzig. I do fully expect our team to do well here, but that trophy looks beautiful, doesn't it? I actually wonder, like, obviously right now we have FIFA on like PlayStation 5 and like on PCs with the newest graphics cards and everything like that. I really wonder, like, how much better is it going to get graphically? Like, how much better are we going to be able to, like, look at this and be like, dude, this looks like real life football? Because if you show, like, FIFA gameplay to... Oh, wow. Come on. No. What a goal. What a ridiculous goal. You have to be kidding. How did he put that one in? Karim Adeyemi, the man that is rumored to join Dortmund, has scored an unbelievable goal right now in the Champions League final. I tried to get it out, but no chance. No freaking chance. Going back to what I was talking about a second earlier, like when you show FIFA gameplay to people that are like 60 plus years old, they look at this and if they didn't know it was a game, they'd probably think, oh, this is like actually football, right? I've had that happen to me many times when my grandpa was like came into the room and he saw that I was playing FIFA. He was like, oh, who's playing? And then only a couple of minutes later he realized, oh wait, this is actually not real. So yeah, let me know, what do you think? How far is this gonna go in terms of graphics? I think We're already at a good point, but I think there's still so much potential. Inside. Come on. Let's focus on the gameplay now. We gotta come back here. Bernardo over to Joao. I need that run downwards. There we go. Beautiful. Chiquinho now inside. Over to Joao. You got to score that. Oh my God. Referee. Yes, please. Give him a red. Are you mad? What is he doing? Nico Gonzalez is out of it already. Now Leipzig put themselves into a horrible spot. I'll try and take advantage of this one, lads. That is for sure. Joao Felix to take this one. Come on, Joao. Yellow. Yellow, but still very good. Very good free kick. And even better save by Paul Lopez. We're cutting inside. We have players waiting for options. Joao. Oh, that's beautiful. That's football, but we don't get anything out of it, man. Sousa has to score that. We are now starting to dominate this game. That red card in a Champions League final is going to make these boys very nervous. Huge steal. I need the boys to get this off of him, please. Can someone please get this off of this guy? Come on, guys. We got to step in there. Our defender was like all over him and still no one is coming to help. Like, we got to double up. Beautiful. Paulo Bernardo gets that one. Over to Joao. Joao making his run down the wing. Joao expecting some help by the lads in the center. He gets it. We pass it across, and that should have been another free kick in my opinion. Ref. Oh, hold on. Mistakes were made. Over to Joao. The space to shoot. First half looks like we're not going to be getting the equalizer, guys. Even more pressure going into the second now. And this Leipzig team ain't stopping when it comes to attacking. Like, they are not sitting back with 10 men. That's for sure. Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. That's actually a goal. Oh my God, what a save. How did he just save that with his feet? Come on. Mate, our goalkeeper is keeping us in this. I better perform in the second half. Great ball. Through the middle. Come on. Joao gets that one back. Sousa. Great passing. Joao now with the space to go for it near post. Joao Felix gets it done. Come on, mate. 50th minute. The comeback is on. Nicely done. Nicely done by the youngster. I think it was Chiquinho who cut inside and pulled away the defender. That allowed us to go through on that right-hand side. Well played by Sousa. He gets the assist right here. And to score that near post is very tough to do. But if you're Joao Felix, you can do it. Adeyemi against Felix so far. Both have scored one goal. Let's see who's the bigger talent. I love this passing play so far. Joao once again using his teammates as dummies to run past and get chances. That's me. That's me. Ferraresi. Oh, mate. Ferraresi nearly scored. I gotta say, Paolo Bernardo has been somewhat of a disappointment so far. Can he get this assist at least? Yes, he can. Joao. Oh, wow. What a save. What a freaking save. Nice steal. Come on, lads. Movement. I need movement. Chiquinho. Down the wings now. Chiquinho showing that pace of his. He has an option in the middle with the captain. Sousa. No. No. Mate. I have to score this second goal. How have I not been able to get it yet? Bernardo has his teammate right next to him. Joao pulls away the defenders. Sousa goes for it again this time. Bit long range. That didn't work. 82nd. We have Chiquinho making a run down the right now. He has that pace. Go on, Chiquinho. Go on, Chiquinho. Too late. Just one split second earlier and we can actually run through and score. Oh, beautiful ball from the defense. Up to the top. Here goes Joao now. Joao Felix. Beautiful. Are you kidding me? That can't be for real. He saved it. How does he save that? Centre back. Later. Goes and jumps up. Chiquinho gets that one. Paulo Bernardo. Bernardo has options in the centre. Beautiful pass. One more. And... Bro, what the hell is going on? Does everyone have 60 finishing or something? Do I get one more chance? I do. Paulo Bernardo. Down the right. Smack it. 90th minute. The Champions League has been won by Belenenses. The sprint to glory is done now with Costa's finish at the end. Mate, the amount of chances we had against this 10-man Leipzig team. I thought maybe I'd take it with Bernardo, but you know what? Paolo Bernardo at the end gets the assist to win the Champions League, so we can't complain about his style of play at all. Great goal by Costa. He runs through on the left, never gave up, and now gets it done, boys. Get in. That man only had like 80 potential, and look at where he's at right now. David Costa, or David Costa, whatever, however you want to pronounce him. He has come in and done it, lads. This is it. We are done. The sprint to glory Portugal is finished. Oh, mate. What a moment. What an absolutely beautiful moment. Get in. And here comes now the captain with the number 10 on his back, an original Belenenses player, the only one with actual potential in the team. Sousa is going to be lifting it, and that is the moment we have been waiting for. Guys, this Portuguese sprint to glory turned out to be a very fun one to record. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. I had a great time going through this one. And at the end, the likes of Joao Felix and, of course, Costa and Paulo Bernardo played a big role in getting this one done. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time with the next video. Let me know in the comments down below what we should be recording next. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care and peace.